What school in Washington, D.C. invented the football huddle? It wasn't a high school, but it was at the college level that was using this technique. Can you guess? Give up? The school is Gallaudet University, the first school for the advanced education of the deaf and hard of hearing. In 1894, the Gallaudet football team, which normally played against hearing players, was playing against another team of deaf students. Paul Hubbard, Gallaudet's star quarterback from 1892 to 1895, was worried that the other teams were stealing Gallaudet's plays because he was using sign language to communicate to his team out in the open. In the middle of a game, he noticed the attention of all the players on the field as he was signing the next play. Since the team they were playing against was also deaf, he didn't want the other team to watch him use American Sign Language while explaining the next play to his teammates. So what he did was he asked his offense to form a tight circle formation around him. He would use their bodies to hide his hands. He used them to shield the plays as he was communicating with his team. This is now known as a huddle. Paul Hubbard led Gallaudet to become the city champions and won against such powerhouse teams as the Boys in Blue from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1893. After college, Paul Hubbard moved back to his home state of Kansas and became the instructor at his old alma mater, the Kansas School for the Deaf, where in 1899 he again used the huddle. He spent his career teaching and coaching at Kansas State, where his retirement 43 years later, the school named the athletic field after him in his honor. Soon the system of using the huddle spread to football teams all across the Midwest. University of Illinois' head coach from 1913 until 1941, Robert Zupke had noticed during loud games that the backfield players would gather together to share play calls. Zupke took this trend a step further by having the entire team gather together in a huddle to discuss the next play. Zupke admits he took the idea from a deaf team he saw somewhere. There's no specific documentation that verifies in detail Paul Hubbard's invention of the football huddle, but when you look at all the evidence from all the reports, the huddle still comes back to Paul Hubbard and Gallaudet. Paul Hubbard and his Gallaudet teammates were still friends and had continued to stay in touch over the many years, and several of them had wrote to him to congratulate him on his retirement and the naming honor of the athletic field. In a letter from a classmate, Herbert C. Merrill, that is quoted in the book Deaf Heritage, A Narrative History of Deaf America by Jack Gannon, Merrill references a news story by writing, "The item ascribes the origin of the football huddle to you. It must have been during the time that the college had that scrub team that made all the teams around Washington, including the Naval Academy, look silly." The letter is dated March 6, 1942, and now sits in the Museum for the Deaf in Olathe, Kansas. Schools for the deaf might have been easily overlooked by someone writing a generalized book about football, but the facts still reveal that Hubbard's huddle was first. Today, the huddle is used all over the world in a wide variety of team sports. The technique spread from football to baseball, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, volleyball, and many other sports teams with men and women. Even the cheerleaders and the referees need to huddle together from time to time. The huddle is used in many team sports, young and old, or just plain old team building. Go to the Gallaudet School website to its history page to read more about this very unique Washington, D.C. school. And let me know in the comment section if you already knew about this little history tidbit from a DC university. I would like to thank my sponsor for this video, Kevin Bronson, for his contribution. I thank you and appreciate you. You too can contribute to my channel by a PayPal or a super thanks. I want to thank everybody who share my videos and appreciate their hometown of Washington, D.C. just like I do. I'm Dickie D, your DC tour guide, and I would like to see you around Washington.